Hello and welcome to SirSmuggler's Let's Play, episode 56 of Season 2. As you can see, my tree farm is running just fine here. And if we look down here, nothing much has changed since last. Except that this chest is surely filling up with saplings real fast. And we got a lot of resources here. So obviously we need to do some more automation here, but I kind of want to wait with that because there's something else I want to work on today. A few notes though. I did set up a simple gate here to send the redstone signal as long as there's space in the inventory, that is this chest here. And when the chest is full, it's going to stop sending the redstone signal, which means this one will not output any energy, so the farm will stop then. So just an auto-off switch here, because it will most surely fill up before I get back to working on this project. I'm pretty sure. So what else was I thinking? Yes, I talked a little bit about dirt last time and how it's a finite resource. Well, there is of course the peat farm. We could set up a peat farm because that uses bog earth and produces dirt. But then again, it requires dirt to produce that bog earth to begin with. So, but if you use some mulch and stuff, I do believe you can get more bog earth than you use dirt. So that's probably something I want to do eventually. But then we probably want to have some kind of other farm that produces mulch for the bog earth and so on and so forth. And that's kind of the forestry way of things. Everything connects together, and to truly get a self-sufficient system you kind of have to have a little of everything. So there's a lot more we can do there, but as I said, right now I have another project that I want to start up. So yeah, experience really easy to come by, as you have seen before, thanks to my bees. And actually enchanting books, as I've been doing crazily, I am running low on leather. And breeding cows and killing cows to get leather is getting kind of tedious and annoying. So I want to do something about that. And Railcraft is going to help me with that mostly. I'm sure other mods will come into it as well, but I got nothing to do in here. But mainly Railcraft. So let's start off by crafting a feed station. Let's see. Feed station. So steel plate and wood, not a problem. 4 golden carrots. Okay. Let's see if I got any carrots in my system here. I do not. So perhaps that's what I was going to get in here. Maybe there actually was a thought behind that move. Oh well. So carrots. 4 of you. And gold we got plenty of down here. So we can actually do it here. Get some nuggets. Not exactly sure how many, I didn't do the math, but more than I produced, of course. So come on now. those, and that stuff goes back into my system, and then we need some wooden planks, and I should have some steel plates here, one of those. Excellent. So was it like this, or the other way around perhaps? Yeah. Feed station. And what am I doing? Yeah, I wanted to take my planks there and dump them back in here. That was all. So let's give this guy a try and see how it works. And I should get some wheat, because wheat is what cows eat. The problem? And it's a bit crowded in here. But basic gist of it is, if I just place this guy down like anywhere in here and put some wheat in, yeah, we're gonna go start getting some cow babies. And this station here is kind of smart, so it's, yeah, here we go. It will not just feed everyone everywhere all the time. It will kind of only feed the cows that are actually ready to mate. So the ones that just produce this little guy won't get any new food anytime soon. And also, once it gets too crowded in here, it will stop feeding them. So that's how it works. How much did I put in there, by the way? Yeah. And so now we could basically just kill some cows and then come back later and have new cows to kill. And while that is all fine and dandy, I'm not going to stop there, obviously. I want to do more. And I haven't quite figured out exactly how I want it to work, but basically Railcraft has tracks that allows you to automatically pull any nearby creature into carts that pass over them. And it also has tracks to determine if the contents of or the passenger in that cart is an adult or a kid, and lots of stuff like that. So with all that and some other stuff, I'm sure I can come up with a system that will transport away cows but still leave at least 2 around the feed station to produce more. And then of course we're gonna have to build some kind of kill system. Sorry about that, but that's, you know, how it works. Yeah, it's really getting crowded here, so let's just lessen the pressure a bit, don't we? Enough so that I can get out without letting all the cows out. And maybe we also want to have some automatic system to supply the wheat to the feed station, because you can of course connect pipes to it and stuff like that. So I got some planning to do, so I will figure out how I want to do this, and I'll be back when I'm ready to start building. So I think I got a pretty good idea about how I want to do this now. So you will find me here at my Railcraft area, ready to produce some more stuff. Let's see if I remember how to do this. These. And some gold and redstone should give me some advanced rails. And thank you. With those we can craft up some stuff. We need these as well to make some rail beds. And yeah, let's make a couple of those. And I'm missing a few things actually, so let's head inside. And some ender pearls. Now I should have everything I need, I think, for this embarking track. Yes. I'm gonna go craft it outside. It's a nice day. So let's see, we got the advanced rails, we got rail bed and pearls. 16. Well, I only need like 2 or something, so. And some standard rails, and we want also some of those booster tracks. And that's the advanced rails and redstone. So I'm gonna need some more advanced rails. Which means I need more of these first. And then this again. So where was I? Yes. That, these, and redstone booster tracks. So that should be enough for now. Let's just dump back in here what I don't need with me. The pearls I'm gonna go put away where they belong. They feel a little bit more valuable to me. So let's head back to the cows and see what I've done. I have actually prepared a bit back there as well. And come to think of it, I probably should bring a cart just to demonstrate. One of you, thank you. And yeah, so the embarking track is, do I have my no, not wrench, what's it called? Crowbar, yes, it's almost worn out, but it's there. Anyway, I was saying, yes, embarking tracks, they will kind of teleport anything nearby into a cart that passes over them, provided that you have a redstone signal to it. Which reminds me, I should have brought some redstone torches. Oh well, I'll get that later. So, what's this craziness then? Some kind of maze? Well, not really. Let's walk you through it. So I got a couple of cows here, and the feed station. It's currently empty, so I don't have lots of cows produced while I'm working. And if you ever had lots of animals in a close small pen, you know that when you breed them, the calves tend to spawn on the wrong side of the fence. It's very annoying, very frustrating, and yeah, it caused me a lot of trouble in the past, but I figured I'm gonna use that. So if I close them in this in this cramped area and I start up the feed station, it turns out the calves will always spawn outside of the fence here. And that's gonna work out just fine for me. So on the outside here I'm gonna have my tracks with the embarking track going like right there. And let's do that. And you can hit it with the crowbar, I think, to set the radius as how far away creatures can be before they get sucked into the cart. So I'm going to leave that at 2, that seems fine by me. So that means that any cows that venture close to the fence here will get sucked into the carts. But those 2 guys there, they are too far away, so they're not going to be affected. And then I have the fence on the outside here as well to prevent any nosy villagers or other stray animals to accidentally get sucked into the carts. So we will have the track going all the way around. And on this side we're going to have another, just for efficiency's sake, we're going to have another embarking track here. And I could have one on this side as well, but I don't know if I want to do that. I think I'm going to try it with just these 2. It's not going to be like super efficient, but I don't need it to be that. I'm happy as long as it works in a leisurely pace, because it's gonna keep running even if I'm not around, so provided of course the chunk is loaded. So, and we probably want to exchange some of these for these booster rails, of course. But I'm gonna go get some redstone torches, or perhaps levers, and some wheat for that station so we can demonstrate this. So I'll be right back. And here we are. So I got some boosters and levers. So they're turned on. The embarking tracks are turned off for the moment. Let's put some wheat in here. And close that up. So we got our cart. Get a little push. There we go. That should keep it going around here. And there's a skeleton. Now he's dead. Yeah, so I will see here. And yeah, you decided to spawn inside just because I just said that that doesn't happen. Well, I tried it extensively in my test world and that never happened. So thank you for that. You're most annoying. Yes, you are. I wonder if this guy is even going to keep feeding them when it's this crowded inside. I don't know. That was my brilliant plan, and you can just stop for a moment. You're annoyingly loud. You're not going to stop, are you? Maybe. Yeah. No. Yes. No. Anyway, I'll be back in a while when I see how this turns out. Yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so calf number 2 spawned outside as it should, so yeah. I'm just gonna let it be and we'll see. Seems like it's kind of working. Anyway, let's get on with this show here. So now if I were to enable this switch here, I'm gonna get sucked into the thing myself, I think. Maybe I'm too far away right here. No, see, like that. I don't want that. Yeah. So it can be kind of annoying. I have heard, however, that there's a certain item, like the crowbar perhaps, you can hold to keep that from happening, if you have that on you. I'm not sure if that works on this version, but it looks like it, so that's good. Anyway, let's activate the one on the other side as well, and of course this guy decided to not stand anywhere near these places right now, but you know, eventually he will walk around and come close enough to be sucked up. So that way we can extract the calves from that enclosure and into the cart. Next we're gonna have some kind of detector here, and if we look at our detectors, there is this one, H. So that one will give off a redstone signal if whatever is in the cart that passes over it is an adult. So I'm thinking I'm going to have that right here with the switch, so that a calf is going to get sucked up into the cart, and then it's going to just circle around, and once that calf is grown up and a full-grown cow, the detector is going to make the switch flip over and send the cart with the cow right into the mountain here, where I'm going to have some kind of, well, slaughterhouse, to put it bluntly. So let's see. I was rather kind of hoping that I could demonstrate this system here, but as you've seen, the cows decided to be annoying and work against me. So that might not be an option. And I did test in my test world also to see that cows actually do grow up, even if they are in carts, so at least that shouldn't be a problem. Well, I'll be back when I'm ready to start on the next part of this build. As it turns out, I think it's about time I wrap up this episode, where I'm gonna end up with a really long one, like last episode. I kind of lost track of time there. And well, as you can see, we got our little calf in the wagon. He's having a blast, and you know, that's great, because a happy cow is probably a tasty cow. So that's awesome. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you want to come back and see me finish up this cow thingy in next episode. So I hope I see you again. And until next time, bye bye. Whee!